Welcome back friends. Today we are going to solve LeanCode problem 930 connected components in list. This question was I think asked in Google in their interviews. So let's go through the question first. So given a doubly linked list and array of nodes, if the nodes are connected with each other, which means we can access any nodes through any one of them, we can consider them as one block. Find number of blocks in given array. You can assume there is no duplicate node in the doubly linked list. So they have given us a doubly linked list and array of nodes which are connected, right? And we have to find out how many components are there. So let's take these examples that they have given us over here, and we will just discuss how we are going to solve this problem. So as you can see, this is example 1 and this is example 2. So as you can see, they have given us the input, this doubly linked list, right? So as you can say, doubly linked list is you can go from 1 to 2 as well as 2 to 1, right? In both directions. That is what doubly linked list is. And they have given us the nodes. So nodes means this nodes array means one is connected to 3, like 3 is connected to 4, like that basically. So as we can look into these nodes, you can see that one is connected, like if you say like 3 and 4 are connected, right? So they are kind of a forming one component. That's what they are saying basically. And one is kind of independent, so it's this another component basically, right? So there are two components, as you can see, like what they are explaining. There is no node connected with 1 and node 3 is connected with 4, so number of blocks is 2. So that's what they are saying. So number of blocks we have to find out here. So in the next example, this one, as you can see, this is the nodes array, right? This is the nodes array, which is 1 is connected to 2, 2 is connected to 3, 3 is connected to 4. These nodes are connected. So in this case, if we take this doubly linked list, then we can say that as looking into this nodes array, right, we can say that 1 2 3 4 all are connected, right, with each other. So there is number of blocks is equal to 1 here in this case, right? Here number of blocks is equal to 2 here. So we have to just return 2 in this case and we have to return 1 in this another case, right? Because there is only one block, all are connected according to the nodes array. In the first example, 3 and 4, as you can see, are connected here. 1 is kind of itself, it cannot be connected to the other components, right? Because there is no link between 1 and 2 basically here. So that will be treated as separate block basically. So number of blocks we have to find out. So 2 here in the first one and 1 here in the second one, right? That is the actually the problem is that we have to find out how many blocks are there into this list, doubly linked list, right? So let me just backtrack this so I can again use this for explanation. So now how we are going to solve this, approach this problem and solve it, right? So first thing what we will do is we will be like creating creating a set, right? And set we will put all these nodes into the set, right? So for example, our set will contain node 1 3 and 4, right? We will go through that nodes array and we will just create one set from that nodes array, which is a hash set. And after that we will go through the doubly linked list, right? So doubly linked list, when we are going, we will keep checking. For example, if we are we are here, right, in doubly linked list, when we are at 1, we will keep checking if the current node and the next node, if they are connected, right? If they are not connected, then we have to say that it's a one different block basically, right? So for example, 1 is not connected to 2 because it is not in the set, right? 1 is in the set, so it is part of a component. Now the next component in the list 2, it's not in the set, right? 2 is not there in the set. So we will keep one like a variable called as block, and we will just keep incrementing the block, right? Block will be 0 in the beginning, right? And when we see any like block, then we will add a block. For example, we are at 1 2 3 4, so let's just take it here 1, then this one is a doubly linked list, so 1 2, then 3, and then 4 here, right? So because they are connected with each other like this. So we are at 1 now, so we will check if our set contains 1. Yes, then we will go, and at the same time we will check if the set contains the next element 2. It does not contain 2, so we will increment block from 0 to 1, right? Because it's another block, right? 2 is not there in the connected components. Now our uh, current pointer will go to 2. Now 2 is not there in the set, so we will just continue in that case, right? We will not do anything. Now we are at 3, so 3 is there in the set, so now we know that it's part of a component. And then when we go into 4 again, this is also in the set, so it is also part of a component, but 4 dot next is null, right? So 4 dot next means whenever the next is null, we will increment the block count to one more, so it will be 2, right? Because 3 4 is another component in this case basically, and 1 is the already one component that we had seen. So at the same time I wanted to show you the code so it will be more clear for you. So as you can see, first we just created the node set, and we will just use this nodes array. We will traverse the nodes array, and we will create the node set, right? We will just add all the nodes into node set here. After that, we just created one variable blocks and assigned 0, initialized it to 0. And here in this while loop, we are iterating through the doubly linked list, right? Doubly linked list, this 1 2 3 4. So what we are doing is, if node set contains the value that we are on, right? This value, which is this pointer, right? Current pointer will be 1. So if it contains that value, and if either the head dot next is null, means basically what happens in this case of 4, right? So 4 dot next is null, so that is the condition that we will be checking there. If that is true, uh, here, right, node head dot next is equal to null. Otherwise we will check if the node set does not contain the next value, right? Means the set does not contain next value. That happens in case of 2. So we are at 1 and next value 2 is not there in the set, so we will just count it as another block. Basically we will just increment our blocks count here, and we will keep incrementing our head to head dot next, right? So you will be now from 1, so you incremented the block count here, so block count became 1, right? And then you went to 2. Now at the 2 again you will check if node set, it does not contain, the set does not contain 2, right? So you will just go to next in that case. So now you are here 3, so now 3, in the 3 node set contains the value, but this second condition is false, right? So next is not null, and the head set contains the next value, right? So this condition is false, so we will not increment block, so we will go to here 4 next, right? So 4 dot next is null. Now this is null, right? So in that case this condition will be true, right? This one, head dot next is equal to null, this is true, and node set contains 4, right? So in that case we will just increment blocks from 1 to 2, and we will just return 2 here as number of components here, right? 2. For the second example, it is 1 2 3 4, so this is connected. So as the pointer will be here at 1, we will just make the count, like the block count will be 0, right? Block count will be 0 in the beginning when count is at 1, like the pointer is at 1, pointer will go to 2, because these things will be there in the set, right? 1 2 3 4 is already there into the set, so we will just keep incrementing here, right? Because it will keep finding the values into the set, but the second condition will be false. So node set always contains the next values, right, until we reach 4. So 4 dot next is null, so in this case When 4 dot next is null, then we will just increment block count from 0 to 1 in this example, right? And then you will get 1 here. So let's just quickly run the example, this first example that we have been given 1 3 4, and it should give us two components. So as we are getting two components, which is correct. And we will just make this another second example. Now in this case all nodes are connected, so we should only get one component, right? So we are getting one component. So let's just submit this solution. So our solution got 92.5% accepted already by LeanCode. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.